Hey everybody, One-Wisdom here, 4:24 a.m. Thursday, March 20th, 2014. This is the trial version here. I've upgraded Trap Shadow, full comprehensive one-piece video, box stock all the way to both soul gems, path selected for the top and the bottom. He's Guinea Pig 1, Guinea Pig 2 is Freeze Blade. What I've done with Freeze Blade, this is essentially video number 2. This is going to cover a path for the top end, and the soul gem for the top end, and that's it. Video number 3 is going to cover a path for the bottom end and a soul gem. Again, you can order that however you want. Video 3 could be the other top end path. Plan to do that with Nitro, don't have him yet. But essentially what I'm doing, I want to know what video format works best for you. The more I've thought about it, the more this format appeals to me personally, for the simple fact, if you're interested in Freeze Blade, maybe you did Ice Sculptor and you want to see what Blizzard Blade looks like, you could just literally type in Blizzard Blade or go to the blog. I'll have the 5 videos there. You can click Blizzard Blade and you can see how it stacks up, and you'll say, hey, I'm going to reset my character. I made the right call with Ice Sculptor. Geez, that's awesome. Just like the path I picked, I've got to pick up another Freeze Blade. Whatever the outcome is, I want this to be as helpful and beneficial to you as possible. So what I'm going to do here, again, this will be the top end. I won't have these explanations once we pick a format. I just really want your feedback right now. But this is standard Freeze Blade, not Nitro. Hopefully I can land him this weekend. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is take the Ice Sculptor path here. Just to recap, Ice Sculptor is going to tie into his tertiary attack. In the previous video, I did all 3 base upgrades for the top and the bottom. Check that out if you have not seen it. But what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take a look at Frosticle. This is his tertiary attack. It's actually the first purchased upgrade. It does 30 to 45. Wow. I had no idea that it froze enemies too. That's awesome. I am not at all disappointed with Freeze Blade, but 30 eventually, there's the 45 I was looking for, so you get the idea. Pretty cool stuff there. Let me come over here to Gorm. Alright, just to refresh you on the top end. Well, actually I can't do it yet. What I'm going to do, you can pick Blizzard Blade, basically upgrade your primary attack, or you can do Ice Sculptor, which upgrades tertiary attack. I'm going to do Ice Sculptor here. I think it kind of fits the original Freeze Blade a little better. Again, I'm kind of basing a lot of this on the color schematics, personal preference if you will. I'm going to pick this path and then I can kind of rehash that for you. Note, once you pick something with a swapper, you're tied into it. If you're unsure, back out, research it. My blog, the videos, other people's info, whatever you need to do, just understand that it's permanent unless you reset the character. So I'm sure that I want to take Ice Sculptor, so we're going to select that. Now, just to recap, first purchased upgrade, it was Frosticle. That's doing 30 to 45 damage. We've got Icicles, and then Frigid Whirl. I was not a fan of Frigid Whirl. I can't see myself using it when Icicles was such an awesome upgrade. That said, what we want to look at here is going to be the Ice Sculptor path, which begins with Oh Snow. Bear in mind, I've got a 36% discount. This sets us back $960. Going to hold X to charge Frosticle, release to freeze an entire area. So let's pick that up and see what happens. Okay, we can't get that yet, so we're going to come over here. He's a really cool character in my opinion. So standard is going to be 30. Well, eventually there was our 45. That worked really well. But if I charge it... Put the freeze on you. Wow. So let me aim at this sheep here. You saw that I froze it. Now if I charge it, look at that radius. I mean, it's significant. I'd say it's like 4 or 5 times the area of standard. We should get that sheep. Yeah. Let's see if we can get 2 of them. You can move while you're doing it. Let me see here. yeah, I mean it's pretty awesome, I have to say. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that looked like it got 3 dummies there. It did actually. I'm aiming at the middle guy, and watch the one at the top back and right to the right of Freeze Blade. Well, actually that time it got the one right to the left and the right. I mean, you get the idea. That's a significant area. That's pretty awesome in my opinion. Gonna come back over here to Gorn. Now what's gonna be crazy, we're actually going to, you know what, I've got to get a solid number for you. That's really hard to see them. Alright, 30 to 45. That was 30, but in a larger area. So, I mean, that sheep, you saw how far out he was and we're freezing him. So.
Put the freeze on you.
I guess it's still going to be 30, but then it's just got like a much wider area. Instead of dead on, it's expansive. So I'd assume you can still fire off your critical 45. So, final upgrade for the Ice Sculptor Path is called Ice to Meet You. Frost Sickle, which is the tertiary attack, and then Oh Snow, which is right here, what we just picked up, do increase damage. Let's go ahead and buy that and see what the increase is going to be. Last thing we're going to do here on this top end upgrade portion is the Winter Chakram. Chakram attacks have increased critical hit chance and do extra frost damage. I'm going to go ahead and buy this because it's not going to impact our tertiary explorations and we'll already have it. It runs $22.40 with our discounts. As of now, Freeze is fully upgraded the top end of Freeze Blade, so that's a good feeling. I'm going to back out of here, back out of there, skate over here. And let's check this out. We were doing 30 to 45, just standard. 40 plus 10 is significant. Let's see if we can get a critical number. Maybe sometimes 60. That pays big dividends. This isn't that little dinky upgrades by like plus 2, plus 4. This is plus 10, plus 15, and that's freaking sweet. So 30 to 45 just became 40 to 60. Ice Sculptor is looking very good. Now, we still have the Soul Gem here, which is again Winter Chakram. I don't really know how to pronounce that. But what did we need to do here? Chakram attacks have increased critical hit chance and do extra damage. So I think they were doing, what, 36? 42 now, so plus 6. And then 63. The 63 again would be our critical hit there. I'll have to go back and get the damage numbers to be 100% on that, but all in all, I feel really good about taking Ice Sculptor here. Let's go ahead and hold this down and see what we can do now. If we go to a dummy. 18, still spitting off 12s there, so had to yawn there, that's why there's an awkward pause. I have to say, I mean just standard damage doing 42s and 63s. Now, big fan of that. I could really care less about this charge attack. It does nothing for me when I can obliterate you just in standard fashion. What I do care about though is the fact that I upgraded the tertiary attack. It's awesome. Probably one of the best tertiary attacks I recall. What I haven't showcased yet is what this is going to do when we charge it. That looks like it might even be a bigger area. That's freaking awesome. It's doing, I mean, the same damage, 40s and 60s, just like we saw the 30s and 45s, but look at that radius now on that explosion. That's just wicked. We're getting 4 dummies at once. Check this out. The 4 sheep all frozen. Ice Sculptor is wicked awesome. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this. I don't know what Blizzard Blade's gonna do. Maybe it would like up this to 90 damage or something insane like that. But what I can tell you, out of all the tertiary attacks I remember that wound up being the focus point of an upgrade, hard for me to think of one that was this cool, this unique, and this powerful. So, I mean, right now, going Ice Sculptor, we're doing 4263 primary, and then 40 to 60 with our tertiary, which is just nuts. I don't know, Freeze Blade really impressive down Ice Sculptor in my opinion. That said, because we're doing the videos in this format, this is it. This is all there is to it. This is Ice Sculptor. Hopefully I can get Nitro, and when I do, I'll actually showcase the Blizzard Blade Path for you. But I'm going to end this one. I'm going to come back in. I think I'm going to take Trail Freezer for Freeze Blade, and then I'll have Ice Skater for Nitro. Not 100% sure yet, but I think that's what I'll do. Let me know, again, if you prefer this format with like the 5 videos. They're a little shorter, a little bit more to the point. Basically, again, Trap Shadow, Freeze Blade are my guinea pigs right now. If you wanted to see me do the, pick a top path for Trap Shadow, you've got to fish around in the video if that's all that you were interested in. Whereas if you want to see Ice Sculptor, what this whole video is, and it's easier to find because of the title, the searching, everything of that nature. But let me know in the comments section, vote on the blog, throw up a comment there. Let me know what works best for you, what you would prefer. Now that I've done this, I kind of think this might work out better for more people. Makes more efficient use of your time, highlights what you need to see, and then if you're just exploring the character, maybe you just got him and you want to see what you can do with him before you even play him, you would just watch all 5 of the videos, or the 2 in question, whatever you need to do. I think it would just be more user friendly perhaps. So that's actually the direction I'm leaning. That said, if you want the all-in-one video, let me know. I'll try to make that happen for you. But I am stoked about Ice Sculptor. One of the best upgrade sessions I've had in a long time, and it was just 2 upgrades and a soul gem. So, and really, I'm more into the Ice Sculptor than the soul gem, interestingly enough. But I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to finish out upgrading Freeze Blade. I'll take a path for his bottom end. Then I'm going to go to bed, and I'll leave it at that. But I hope to have these videos up possibly as early as tonight, and that way I can kind of start getting feedback, and then hopefully next recording session when I go at it, I'll know exactly what to do. Won't have to ramble on about your options, and I need feedback, etc. So I'll leave it at that. Take that link at the top of this video description box. More info on Freeze Blade than you would ever need to know. It'll help you make your decisions. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here as we continue upgrading Freeze Blade.